Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? My name is Douglas Ford, coming to you out of my home office here out of Houston, Texas. Appreciate you guys cracking up this video. You were either invited to watch this video either by myself or one of my business partners, what we call our bank branch partners. We are scaling a bank, a cooperative bank, that as we scale this bank all over the universe, opening up these digital wallets, it is scaling everyone with 100% mutual benefit to everybody and without anybody having to do a whole lot of work. Literally, everybody's just doing a one-time execution of pay it forward. And we advise people to only put this in front of people that are going to be at your level of ambition or higher, okay? Because we're looking for strategic partners. Because what we got going on here allows us to intentionally create wealth for everybody, okay? I'm not shying away from that word. So if wealth is something that scares you, or if you still have maybe a mindset of, something being a pyramid scheme because a person is referring you to something, I'm going to give a little pushback, but just to educate you that no, we're not a pyramid scheme. We're not any type of Ponzi. There's no scam going on here. Just to address some other elephants in the room, we're not MLM. We're not network marketing, because we're not building a sales force. And typically in those industries, because I come from that industry, over 20 years in that industry, typically in that industry, you're required to build a sales force or a sales team that's going to be encompassing upon people that have to continue to do something over and over and over, respectively, in order to continue to receive income, or it requires a level of skill set or influence or being able to share and articulate presentations over and over and over again, things of that nature. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, this is designed to be a set it and forget it, and the only thing that we should be doing as a global community, with everybody only doing a one-time execution of duplication, is just hitting refresh on our screens and seeing new money. Because this operation performs with exact science. Now, let's go back. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because I just really want to break down. Now, this is not going to be necessarily a presentation. We do have presentations. We have a 30-minute presentation. We have a 13-minute presentation. I'm going to put the links to those in the description below. So, depending on what kind of time you have, we have a 30-minute presentation that goes through a little bit more detail. And then we have a flash presentation for people who just want to get a quick flash snapshot of just what we're about and how this can benefit all of us, even yourself. And we just don't have individuals that are involved. We have corporations. We have lending institutions. We have different charities, churches, fundraisers, cooperatives, crowd funds, different alumni, schools, booster clubs, fraternities and sororities, really any entity. People with a business are getting involved because they're using the cash flow to cover said monthly and annually overhead that they have with their business or organization, okay? So that's enough with the introduction, but there again, I do want to let you guys know the pay it forward strategy that we have, it's very, very, very ingenious. The reason being because it's not going to be needing anyone to be needing skill set in order to participate. Literally, success here is by choice, okay? Because the way our exact science functions within the artificial intelligence, folks, every time accounts open, okay, everyone that was in line previously is going to receive from said account. So this is why we're able to do this intentionally, because by us paying it forward, that means we dictate the success. And it's our economic value of $28, okay, that is being spreaded and shared upon the whole entire global network, okay? And because everyone's money is always increasing as accounts are opening, okay, we have a subscription that's in place. That's how the money is always residually. So that same $28 that was used to activate your account, everyone's doing a $28 subscription to where that same money for when your account, in this example, activated, that money went to 10 people that were in line previously. Because you're doing a $28 subscription, okay, that's not going to be coming out of your pocket. But just understand, the money that comes to everyone is not only coming one time. See, that's the beauty, right? So our service is simply this, is those that are looking for ongoing residual cash flow, which is about 98% of the world, really, okay? Because we don't have a make money problem. We don't have a money problem in the world. What we have is a cash flow problem. 98% of people, the term cash flow has been very, very elusive. See, cash flow is when you got money coming in like a flowing river that can offset and even exceed your monthly bills, expenses, overhead if you are a business, right? So listen, enough with the verbal, because what I'm also going to do is take you to the back office and literally show you how this thing functions so you can see the tangible behavior of how this bank functions. And if you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like many of us are after seeing this, come lock arms and join forces. But there again, if after watching this, again, we have those links and links to our resource hub below, to the presentations and some other content. And I even show that here as I'm going through this brief introduction, okay? So let me go to my board here real quick, because I want you to understand where the money is coming from, okay? Because there again, people have certain levels of, adopted thinking and things of that nature, not really understanding where businesses have their money come from. Folks, any business, I don't care if it's a bank, I don't care if it's a restaurant, I don't care what it is, Netflix, Walmart, Amazon, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. All businesses receive money from our economic value, okay? So, you take a company like PayPal, right? Before PayPal had 100 people use it, okay, there were 2 people that had a PayPal account, okay? Now, there's over 430 million people with a PayPal account, which is why PayPal is receiving $25 billion of annual revenue. Because of what? The 430 million of us that have a PayPal account doing transactions and things of that nature, right? So the service benefit here is that we have this transaction program that allows us to do transactions online, right? And PayPal, though, receives from the economic value that we bring, which is the $25 billion, okay? Now, we're literally doing the same exact thing, essentially. But whereas PayPal, they built their global network through doing one-offs, $20 here, $5 here, $10 there, for people who opened up an account and who referred friends, right? It was only one-offs. With our bank, folks, just think of us doing the same exact thing, but we're doing it consciously and strategically. There again, with everybody doing a one-time execution of duplication that no one's ever required to do again. As we get in line with this particular bank, okay, our co-op bank, okay, that 25 billion won't just be going to the company. It'll be facilitated through you and I, okay, in the most mutual, beneficial, fair way, where no one has to rely on any, or no one has to worry about any manipulation, any hacking, nothing, that's going to be unfair, because everything happens through artificial intelligence. That's why we have our operation. Everything is predictable. When everything is predictable, folks, that's when it's exact science. I kind of liken it to those that have a job. See, there's exact science in the job, meaning that when you became employed, there was a contractual agreement of employment through the fact that you're going to get paid such money per hour, and you're going to be required full-time to work X amount of hours. Let's say if your hourly wage was $50 and you work 2 hours. Well, what is going to be the predictable? What is going to be the exact science of what you're going to get paid based on you getting paid $50 an hour and you work 2 hours? Well, that's going to be $100. See, that's predictable. That's exact science. That's why the job has a 100% success rate. Well, folks, what we're going to do with our bank is that we're going to pay it forward. And I'm going to share with you why and how that is ingenious. So there again, we're not looking for everyone because we don't need everyone. That's why we say approach those at your level of ambition or higher, okay? So every time an account opens, remember it's going to be $28 of, that's the economic value everybody brings. When your account is activated, of course, you were invited by your inviter, okay? Whoever invited you, it's going to take $28 for you to activate your account. But watch this. As your account activated, what the system does, what the artificial intelligence is going to do every time. Remember, this money is coming from us, all of us, as a global community. Now, we're international, okay? We're not just in the U.S., we're all over. Since I've been involved, my organization is already in 12 to 13 countries and 5 to 6 continents right now. And this is what's happening in everyone's bank. Every time accounts open, watch this, the inviter of said person is going to receive instantly. This is all coming from this $28 right here. Not only did money go to the inviter, money went to their inviter, whoever invited that person, that person, that person, that person. See, it's a straight success line. Folks, that right there is ingenious in terms of us being able to now intentionally become wealthy together. So as we bring 430 million people to this bank, well, what did that 430 million people produce for PayPal? What did the 63 million people produce for Cash App? What did the 100 plus million of people produce for Chase or produce for Coinbase? So with understanding this, ladies and gentlemen, this is how this looks with our bank. So say, for example, right here, this is you. Okay? Of course, when you activate your account with the $28, all right, everybody that was in line previously is going to receive, because again, that money gets broken up. Now, this is why we're doing the pay it forward. Okay? Everyone's paying it forward. Because when you're paying it forward, that means you are forcing the action. When you are forcing the action, that means you are doing it intentionally. That means you are doing it deliberately, right? So watch this. You're going to pay it forward to this person. That's why everyone's just going to invite 3 friends, because everybody's paying it forward to 3. But I'm just going to draw the straight success line instead of having names and circles all over the place. I just want you to see how this thing behaves and how everybody benefits 100%, okay? So you pay it forward. Everybody's only doing it one time. Let me show you why this is only a one-time execution. See, the person that invited you is not inviting you for you to do work over and over and over. See, that's MLM. That's affiliate marketing. That's other operations. Here, no. And we're not receiving one-offs. Why? Because money keeps coming to us. Watch what I mean. So you pay it forward to this person, right? When their account activates, what happens every time accounts activate? Everybody else in line previously is going to receive from the account. So notice when this account activated, because you paid it forward, you receive more money. But not only did you receive money, whoever invited you scaled. That person that invited them also scaled. The person that invited them also scaled. But none of them did any more work because you were the one that paid it forward to this account, not everybody else. So let's say this person here pays it forward to this person. You did not invite this person, but watch what happens. Money comes to this person, but who else receives? Again, you do. What other work did you do? Say nothing. This person does the same one time. What? Pay it forward, PIF. What's going to happen? Money to this person, money to this person, money to this person. Folks, if you don't hear anything else I say, moving forward, everyone's only doing the pay it forward one time, okay? And this is 100% mutually benefiting everyone without anybody having to wait on any money, okay? We dictate the pay it forward. And since we dictate it, who dictates how fast this thing moves and grows? We do, which is also saying we dictate the success in taking place for everybody, right? So watch this. So this person here gets in line because this person here is paying it forward. What's going to happen? Money to this person. Money to the person that invited them. More money to the person that invited them. More money to the person you that invited that person. Have this person done any more work? No. So let's say this person pays it forward. What's going to happen? Money, more money, more money, more money, more money. Folks, this is the most 100% mutual beneficial business I've ever seen. Now, typically, a thought may surface, well, I've seen something like this before. I want to give a little pushback. The reason why I say that is because let's say if companies that you may have heard about like Amway or Mary Kay or Avon or Metallica or any business, I don't care what it is. Folks, if it were operating like this, you would still be in that business. Because look what's happening. Look what's happening. Because you're seeing everybody receive, and it's a straight success line. There's no rotation or cycling. There's no like 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 12 or 14 accounts had to open up first, then money came. No. Folks, when you paid it forward to your very first person, money came to you and everybody else that was in line previously. Your inviter scaled. So folks, those that are not even on this board, they're scaling as well. They're seeing money just that. So let's go again. So I don't have any more real estate, but let's say that person there pays it forward to that person. What's going to happen? Money. More money, more money, more money, more money, more money. Now, this is why this thing is ironclad, because you and your partners only paid it forward once. You know you've been scaling, but has your partner been scaling too? Yes, they have. Have they done any more work since they paid it forward to these people one time? They haven't done any more work. But has their money continued to scale? Yes. Now remember, everybody's subscription is $28. And everybody's subscription is literally covered, okay, with the first 3 folks that they paid it forward to. See, everyone's at least, at minimum, going to be paying it forward to 3. Nothing else is required. Now, do we have people that are doing more than 3? Absolutely, because you'll be compelled to do so, because you'll be going through these monies even faster. Okay? But just understand how this thing behaves, and it mutually benefits everybody. So do we get upset if maybe someone that we involve doesn't do it or want to do it? No, ladies and gentlemen. It'd be the same thing if you were the owner of a restaurant and the GM came to you and said, sir or ma'am, the chef didn't come into work or they quit. What would you, the owner, tell the GM to do? Get another chef. You're not going to close down the restaurant. No, right? So again, you only did something one time, paid it forward once. These people only paid it forward once. These people only paid it forward once. These guys only paid it forward once. These guys only paid it forward once. Guys, let's not make this difficult. Let's not, dig our heels in and defend our right to stay in our financial position, especially when you have wealth like this that's going to be mutually benefiting everybody. And if it were not as advertised, folks, this video would not be put in front of you, because that means your friend hasn't properly identified to know that this performs as advertised, but they have. And I'm going to literally go to the back office and show it to you, because that's what we do. We believe in sharing and demonstrating, not convincing and selling, okay? But I wanted you to see, okay, so you won't be going through this brief presentation with looking at this through lenses of things you've probably experienced, heard about in the past. We're not a Ponzi scheme because we're not doing any trading. The companies that have shut down, the companies that have stolen people's money are the companies that are doing trading, or you're doing some type of investing relying on an algorithm or a bot or a crypto that's volatile to fluctuate, and hopefully you can get in at 8 cents and hopefully your crypto or whatever scales to 10,000 a coin or $1 a coin. We're not that, ladies and gentlemen. We're building and growing a bank, scaling it just like PayPal, just like Cash App, just like Venmo. And with the $28 that activates all accounts by us paying it forward, doing it intentionally and deliberately, and the $28 residual subscription that everybody's doing keeps bringing the money respectively, okay, as everybody's subscription is running. But when everybody's subscription runs, it's not going to be coming out of their pocket anymore. It's going to be coming out of our earnings, because your money is going to continue to increase, but your subscription is always going to be $28. Okay? And just know, your $28 subscription is redistributing that same money that went to everyone in line prior when your account opened. This subscription these people are doing, that money is being repurposed to the contribution of your residual cash flow and everybody else that was in line previously that received from the account when it activated. These person's $28 subscription is contributing that same money that came to these people and you and everybody else in line prior when the account activated. So please understand, all their monies, and their monies, it's going to be coming residually 13 times a year. Okay? Because 28-day increments go 13 times every year. Okay? So, with that being said, let me share my screen here. Now, number one, I want to take you to some of our resource hubs here, so we can get that out of the way. So you can easily go to our website called smarterthanmoney.com, okay? Smarterthanmoney.com, and you can go under strategic partnership. Now, if you're not getting this menu up at the top, you may see 3 bars in the top left. Just click that, and you'll see these menu options that'll fall down. Click on strategic partnership. You can watch a 30-minute presentation here, okay? And the link to this, like I said, will be in the description. You can watch our interactive PDF, okay? And let me just play a couple of testimony here real quick, just so you can hear from a couple of our members that shared just some of their experience since they've been involved with our operation here. Let me remove my video so you guys can hear this. Okay, make sure my volume's up.
After week about this BYO bank thing, but you know what? Documentation beats conversation, so I'm going to show you something. But I want you to keep in mind that if you are in a business opportunity right now and you've been in it for a minute and it's been 6 months, 8 months, a year, and you're not receiving daily deposits into your bank account, or your residual isn't at least $500 a month to $1,000, what are you doing? I've been in this for 6 weeks, you guys, and wow, let me just show you. Do you see these? Last night I got a drop. I call it a drip. A deposit drip of $49. The day before, 37. Day before that, 21. Day before that, 10, 17. That's a debit right there. That's my monthly fee, or I should say my deposit, that keeps me in business. But before that, $19, $11, 18, 6. I mean, you guys, look at these deposits. They come in every day. And what I want you to know about these deposits is every time I get a deposit into my account, 10 people above me get deposits into their account as well. This thing right here is unbelievable, and what I've been looking for years and years. So you guys, put your pride aside, okay? I don't care what you're building. If you're not receiving daily deposits into your bank account, again, what are you doing? Because we do two things one time, and that's all we have to ever do. And this money is going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming.
I just wanted to confirm the young woman's testimony that you played, where she talks about, getting a drip every day. And I just want to confirm that to say that I joined the co-op umbrella in January of 2021, you guys. And I have received a deposit in my co-op wallet every day since January of 2021, save maybe 3 or 4 days at most. And the thing about it is, what's so amazing about this, I'm amazed by that, first of all. And what's so amazing about this is that you really do not know where the money is coming from. I mean, I can't track that money at all. All I know is that I've received these deposits every day. And I think that what was so powerful also about our cooperative is the education that we get. You guys just don't know. If you're new to this, the education we get is second to none. Tony Robbins has nothing on what we get, truly, every day about everything. So I just want to encourage people to just go for it. The money is there. You can get whatever money you want. It's there. And definitely going to see everybody over the top.
Awesome. Okay, guys, so let me clear out of that. Let me share my screen once again. Sorry about that. So there's just some great testimonies there that I want you guys to hear. But let's go here real quick. Let's get out of that. Okay. So yeah, back here. So again, the links to this website will be below. Okay. Now also, we have our PDF interactive presentation. Now this typically requires a password to get into, and we don't want this blasted all over social media, okay? We literally have, because we don't leave anybody's success to chance, and we're looking to have this underground viral text message go out, but specifically, again, you want to present this to those that are at your ambition level or above, okay? Because we're looking to dictate and intentionally create wealth. We're not looking to really convince someone of doing something that anybody's only required to do one time, okay? We're not involving giving people away. We're not trying to promote welfare. There again, we're coming together as a cooperative global community. Everyone just only executing one time. Now, will some people bring in more than just, 3 or more than 10? Absolutely. We have people that are bringing in hundreds and thousands, etc. But when I share with you guys the money, I'm going to be sharing it with everyone doing the minimum, regardless if it's an individual, a business, charity, nonprofit, or whatever. I'm sharing this with everybody just only doing the minimum, and I want you to see how the money, the 100% mutual benefit, the predictable exact science, okay, as this thing is taking place, okay? Now, something that I really want to highlight, but first what I want to do, want to make sure that I'm not leaving anything out as I'm looking and thinking. All right, I want to play this video real quick from PayPal, okay? Because many of us are very familiar with PayPal, and I want us to understand the actual nature of PayPal, understanding how we're literally doing pretty much the same similar thing, because PayPal is a bank. It has a digital wallet. I'm actually going to show you that. But I want you to hear about the beginning of PayPal with this interview with Elon Musk, who was then the CEO of PayPal, and just what they did to get, to have PayPal become the juggernaut that it is today. Let me play this for us here real quick.
Did y'all think that PayPal was just going to be a simple little internet way to, or do you think it was going to turn into the major kind of transaction processing engine that it is right now?
I didn't expect PayPal's growth rate to be what it was.
Yeah.
So, and that actually created major problems. So we started PayPal on University Avenue.
Oh.
After the first month or so of the website being active, we had 100,000 customers.
Really? That wow! I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was nutty.
Oh wow. And how did it start? How did people just even know to use it? And I mean, obviously, both buyer and seller have to be involved.
Yeah. Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they open an account, and $20 if they referred anyone.
Oh.
And then we dropped it to $10, and then we dropped it to $5. As the network got bigger and bigger, the value of the network itself exceeded any sort of carrot that we could offer.
How much money did y'all spend with that kind of $5, $10, $20 incentive to get that critical mass going?
It was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh wow! Okay, so it was a substantial. Oh, okay, so we're not talking peanuts here. Yeah.
And then we just did a bunch of things to decrease the friction, because and it's just like bacteria in a petri dish.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is try to have one customer generate like two customers.
Yeah.
Okay, or something like that, maybe three customers ideally. And then you want that to happen really fast. You could probably model it just like bacteria growth in a petri dish, and it'll just it'll expand very quickly until it hits the sides of the petri dish.
Yeah,
it slows down.
Absolutely, folks. Awesome. Now, guys, please understand, we're not in competition with PayPal. Okay, we're not in competition with PayPal, so I don't want that to be, well, you guys are in competition with PayPal. No, because we're providing a whole different service. PayPal was a payment transaction service. We are a cash flow service, okay? Because there again, we don't have a money problem in the world. The problem is, what's been very elusive, is residual cash flow. For people or organizations, they have the necessary cash flow that offsets and even exceeds their monthly bills and expenses. Because see, folks, our bills and responsibilities, they're like subscriptions. We don't look at them that way, but they are. But what we need to have coming in, folks, is income from subscriptions that they're, again, offset and even exceed. So now you can have residual cash flow to take care of, because this money is going to be constantly coming in at scale. And you can use the money whenever you want. You're able to withdraw your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's no holds or restriction on you having access to your money. So that's always the question. Okay? But I always bring it up because that was one of the major factors for me. How soon can I get access to withdraw this said money coming to me? Folks, I'm able to withdraw my money. I've been withdrawing my money flawlessly. I send it right over to my bank. Put it in my bank, deposit in my bank. It's my money. Okay, it's your bank, it's your money. Got it? So, but I wanted to share that with PayPal so we really understand. They got up to 100,000 users soliciting investors who put forth $60, $70 million to pay people $5, $10, $20 to get the critical mass going. Okay? Now, let me show you where PayPal is at this point. Okay? So, this is PayPal here now. 20 PayPal statistics. You guys can bring this on the internet if you want. So, you see right here, PayPal's annual revenue is what? $25 billion. But it's not 10 accounts that are producing that money. Look at this, folks. PayPal has 429 million active accounts as of March 2022, which is probably, up in the 500s or 600s or 700s here in 2024 going into 2025. Now, I want us to see this here. Okay. Digital wallets, okay? So I want you guys to understand that a digital wallet is a product and it's a service all in one. Because see, digital wallets is what services the digital world, ladies and gentlemen. See, digital currency cannot be transacted, it cannot be facilitated, and it cannot be housed unless it's being done through what? A digital wallet. So digital wallet gives us the ability to own the track. And so as transactions are taking place, okay, money is always being facilitated through what? For the transactions to take place? Digital wallets. This is why when you use PayPal or you use Cash App or you use Chase, they facilitate those transactions, charging fees and whatnot. That's the residual cash flow. But they cannot make money unless we're bringing our economic value to their platform. So there again, where does the money come from? Our economic value. Where does the money, the cash flow that's coming to us in our cooperative bank? Our economic value that we all get to share in a 100% mutually beneficial way. But with this one, we're benefiting. When I say we, I mean everyone that's a participant, right? So what is a digital wallet? Now, I'm not gonna go through what a digital wallet is, but I want you guys to see types of digital wallets. So you guys can see some familiar companies that are digital wallets. Cash App, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Wallet, PayPal, there's Venmo, Alipay, Walmart Pay, and Vodafone, okay? Always had a hard time pronouncing that, but I got it right that time, I think, okay? But now listen, I want us to hear some early history of PayPal, because many people don't know this, because people say, you know, I need to do my research. Really what they're gonna do is just a search, okay? So, but anyway, I want us to understand, back in 1998, PayPal wasn't even PayPal. It was a company called FieldLink, okay? Later, it was renamed Confinity. So see, PayPal was two other companies before it became the name PayPal. Many people don't even know that. A company which developed, watch this, it was a whole different system and service when it was two other companies. Confinity was a company which developed security software for handheld devices. Now watch this. When it had no success with that business model, can somebody tell me what it switched itself and focused to? Does it say digital wallet? So if anybody's asking, or if anybody's trying to challenge you, is a digital wallet a service and product? Just talk to PayPal, or talk to Alipay, or talk to Cash App, or talk to Venmo, or talk to Zelle, or talk to Bank of America, talk to Visa, talk to Wells Fargo, talk to Discover, talk to American Express, talk to Coinbase. Digital wallets is the modern day gold rush, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Just want to make emphasis on this, okay? All right. Now, I believe I covered all the stuff I wanted to cover, okay? Now, let's go here. I want to show this here real quick, because a lot of us maybe been involved in the direct sales space, right? Now, I want us to see this here. I want to go to this website called businessforhome.org. I'm not going to go through a lot of information, but it's very, very key, so it can really, really have you to understand what we have our hands on, right? Now, this here shows a lot of the top earners. I just call it the people-to-people space, okay? But here's the top earners list, top earners ranks and list of some of the top earners in the people-to-people space. Doesn't matter the company. But you see here, these are estimated earnings per month. That's 1.2 million from somebody that's in a company called 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗿, whatever. Here's estimated 1 million, 12 million a year here. Here's 800,000, somebody in IM Academy. Here's 600,000. 595,000. Folks, there's some people making some good money in the people-to-people space. But let me ask you a question. Do you think these people and those that are in their organization did something more than one time? Absolutely they did, folks. See, this operation typically caters to just a few. That's why it's only a 0.4% success rate. Because it's not predicated on execution. It's predicated on building a sales force. So we are not that. These are the affiliate, the network marketing, the MLMs, etc. But I need y'all to see that there's some people making some good money in the people-to-people space. Even with all the people that maybe, shame it, talk bad about it, whatever the case may be. I know there's a lot of people creating a lot of narratives out there. Folks, I'm looking to cut through all the, cut through all the rah-rah and just give you the straight facts. That's all I'm on, is the facts. Because see, this is what I know. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe anybody else that you may listen to that's a family member or whatever, a confidant. The numbers and statistics, that's the truth at the end of the day. Okay? So I'll go to this website. I went there because I knew I was going here. Hope you can appreciate where I'm taking you. Okay? Because I don't want people to feel that that we are not anything else, even though we're about, sharing this with our family and friends and whatever the case may be. Research shows 0.4% is network marketing success rate, worst industry. Let me jot down here. I want y'all to see this chart. The below chart shows us the MLM success rate, which is widely ignored by the whole industry. Now, I ball up affiliate marketing, network marketing, MLM, direct sales, all in this ball of wax here. So look at this chart. Okay, so look at all the different industries. There's wage job, there's direct selling, there's small business, illegal pyramids, gambling, and there's MLM. According to this chart, you'll find better success gambling or being an illegal pyramid than MLM. Go figure. But look what's over here adding green. Okay? It's called a wage job. Notice, it's 100% success rate. See, success rate in percentage. Why is that? Because it offers predictable, exact science. People over here know, based on the contractual agreement of the employment, based on what I work, for the week, times what I make per hour, I'm getting a result of exact science. All I do is trade time for money. That's an execution. You trade time, you get the money according to time that you're trading in. Here, we're just replicating a one-time execution of duplication, and there's no if, there's no buts. People are going to be receiving money at scale as this is replicating forward. There's no if or no buts. Just like when you go to work, and based on the contractual agreement of the exact science, when you put in X amount of hours, you're getting X amount of bucks. No ifs, no buts. If so, there'll be a lawsuit. But I need you to understand the power of that. That there's no ifs or no buts as we execute. There's no ifs, there's no buts as we execute. There's no ifs, there's no buts. So when there's no ifs and there's no buts, and our money is all scaling simultaneously, who then dictates we becoming successful? We do, folks. I do apologize if it seems like I'm getting a little fired up and excited, but I get fired up and excited about this. Okay? Because so here, there is if and buts. That's why it only has a 0.4% success rate, even though it creates millionaires overnight. Regardless of how you feel about direct sales, network marketing, MLM, again, we are not that, but it produces 6-7-figure earners. Folks, think about how many 6, 7-figure earners that we could have with 100% success rate that we are intentionally, that allows us to intentionally create wealth and everybody benefit. Are you seeing why this information got in front of you? But there again, please do the person the biggest favor, because again, we're not looking to twist anybody's arm. We're not looking to pull on anybody's heartstrings. We're not looking to wring nobody's neck to have to do a one-time execution of duplication that no one's required to do anything again after they do that. So those that you are involving, that's why I say you want them to be at your level of ambition or higher. Because typically those are the people, they want to travel the beaches of the world with you, and you would want to travel the beaches of the world with them. Don't try to convince people that are going to dig their heels in defending their right to stay in their financial position. In the words of one of my great business partners, 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗿, don't continue to try to feed and water dead plants or grass. You do better just going finding others that offer fertile ground where you can plant your seed and go to work together. Make sense? Awesome. Now, let me show you the back office real quick, okay? Not going to take long on this. I created this demo account called Your Bank. So everyone looking at this, you are your bank in this example. Let me move my video out of the way so you guys can see the whole screen here. You see it says Your Bank. Now, you see you're at zeros all across the board. Now everybody's paying it forward to 3, but I'm gonna do this just with everybody doing 1. So I'm gonna come down here and I'm going to put in, let's say you're doing a friend named Joe. Joe Smith. Joe Smith, August 18th at coopcf.com. I'm literally about to show you how we're going to be intentionally creating wealth for everyone. Because look what literally takes place as everyone's paying it forward. So this is as you are paying it forward to a Joe Smith that's a friend, a business owner, a pastor. It doesn't matter, folks. Somebody who runs an organization or a community. I'm going to hit invite. Oh, it's logged me out. Hold on. Let me get the profile here real quick. Maybe it may log me out here. The system times you out if it's been idle for a little bit, which it did. So let me log back in here real quickly. All right, close this down. Now we got to go back. So you see it says Your Bank. Let's go down here and do Joe Smith again. Joe Smith, August 18th at coopcf.com. And I'm gonna come down here, folks, and do 38725. I'm gonna hit invite there and watch what happens to your bank. Folks, the money come to you instantly with you paying it forward, $28, okay, to activate Joe Smith's account. But please remember, as money was coming to you, simultaneously, money went to your inviter as well. From Joe's account, money went to their inviter. From Joe's activating his account, money went to that person's inviter, another person, another person, another person, everyone that was in the success line. See, it's a success line, folks, that basically operates with absolute certainty as it's replicating forward. The exact science is going to scale everyone. There's no ifs, there's no buts. But there again, I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. So I'm going to take that account we just created with Joe Smith, who is in direct success line of your bank, because you invited Joe, right? Oh, hold on. Copy. So let's go back to the dashboard because I want to keep it on the money. I'm gonna hit refresh and watch how the money doesn't move, because I want you to see it's simultaneous. So that way, when you know as accounts are opening any time after you or any time after your partners, as money comes to your partners, money will also be coming to you every time accounts are opening from this day forward. But I just don't want you to hear it. Let's pop over here to another window. I'm gonna log in now as the Joe Smith, put in the password here, hit log in. So folks, I showed you all that context just to bring you here, okay? So you can just see how powerful this is. So, come in here. Now you see it says Joe Smith. There's Joe Smith account. He's at zeros. Now see folks, everybody's co-op wallet is right here. So everybody's co-op wallet. So when everybody's receiving money, it'll be coming to your respective co-op wallet that everyone as individuals only has access to, or companies. You have access to your co-op wallet. It's not a pool of money. See, this is a peer-to-peer environment. Okay? When Joe's account activated in this example, peer-to-peer, money went to 10 people that were in line previously. Now, you see it says Joe, he's all at zeros. I'm gonna come down here, and let's say Joe is inviting Samantha. Samantha Jones, okay? August 18th at coopcf.com. All right, let's do 37334, and I'm gonna hit invite. So look, so because of the predictability, see folks, let me go back here. I like highlighting these things. See, predictability and exact science is 100% success rate. When we execute, if it's not happening with predictability, then it's not going to be 100%. It's going to be one of these operations, right? But watch this, folks. Go back here. So this is, hold on, this is Joe doing the exact same thing, inviting Samantha. Now, when you invited Joe, what did you receive? $11.75. Now watch how everything is simultaneous. I'm hitting refresh on your account again. Watch how your money doesn't move. But now this is Joe inviting Samantha because you invited Joe. He's paying it forward to Samantha, and look what happens to Joe from Samantha. That he received the same predictable money that your bank received. Now listen, as Joe was receiving that money from Samantha activating an account, that money that activated Samantha's account, that Joe paid it forward to activate her account, Joe received, and so did you. Let me hit refresh. Look how your money scales. Folks, was I in your account doing anything else other than showing you that it works simultaneously? But not only did money go to Joe and you, money went to everybody else also that was in line previously. Are you seeing how we're all 100% mutually benefiting? And you see how as this is replicating forward, everybody just doing a one-time execution. So there again, the partner that invited you is only inviting you to do a one-time execution duplication. Okay? But look what's happening as this is moving and replicating forward. Because everybody prior to Samantha has social proof to show Samantha that this performs as advertised. So I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna go now and open up a quick account for Samantha. So here again, I'm not in Joe's account. I won't be in your bank either. I'm gonna go to a window for Samantha, but I wanna put it on Joe's money and put it, of course, you're in the background. This is your bank and your money. So let's go to a third window here, and now let's log into Samantha. And hopefully by you seeing this, that it works 100% of the time, always predictable, mathematical certainty, okay? I'm not able to use the G word because it's illegal for me to use the G word. But if you guys are thinking the G word, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Let's say Samantha involves, let's say, a charity. Let's do, or it could be a church. Let's do Greater Now Church. Greater Now Church. August 18th at coopcf.com. Now, this is as Samantha. See, it says, welcome Samantha at the top. You see, Samantha is all at zeros. As Greater Now Church is Samantha's paying it forward to. When she does this to this account, what should Samantha money come to? If you said 1175, you were absolutely predictably correct because you're seeing it's happening with predictability. When I was at your account, we added Joe, it brought you to 1175. When we was in Joe's account and he added Samantha, he came to 1175, your bank went to $13. Samantha is at what? 1175 from adding Greater Now Church. But if it's predictable, what should Joe's money scale to? If you said $13, that means you were absolutely correct. Folks, this don't take a fifth grader to understand. No pun intended. But folks, if you can keep this as fundamental as us just getting in line, folks, we're paying it forward to eliminate any guesswork and intentionally and dictating wealth all over the world. Because this is just not here in America. I'm going to show you what I mean here in a second. But notice how money was scaled for Joe. This is all from Greater Now Church activating the account. Let's go to your bank, hit refresh, did your money scale to? Folks, are you seeing everybody receive? There's Samantha, there's Joe, there's your bank. Just in case you missed it, let me add another account after Samantha. Let's say she added Valerie Mendoza or something. Valerie Mendoza, August 18th at coopcf.com. Folks, if you have seen enough already, you don't have to wait till the end of this video. I'm going to put this to YouTube so that you guys can share, but only share it to those. Let me be very clear. People who are at your level of ambition or higher, because they are looking for means to scale in residual cash flow. Don't let nobody tell you that no one is looking for residual cash flow. They are. Because if they understood having ongoing residual revenue come in that offsets and exceeds their monthly bills and expenses, you'll then understand what Robert Kiyosaki mentioned in the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that the true definition of freedom and wealth is when you have ongoing residual cash flow at scale that exceeds your monthly bills and expenses and overhead. And for 98% of people, that is not. And when I say people, I mean businesses included, organizations included, communities included, schools included, churches included, lending institutions included, fraternities and sororities included. See, we all know about cash accumulation, but ladies and gentlemen, cash flow is more valuable than cash accumulation. Because see, when it's only about cash accumulation, then guess what you have to do the next month to make that same money or higher. You have to continue to exchange more time or more effort to do it. And because it's not residually, guess what you have to do the next month? You have to continue to put forth that same effort. Then guess what you have to do the next month? You have to continue to do that same effort or that same time. And then guess what you have to do the next month? You have to continue to put forth that same effort and that same time. And then guess what you have to do the next month? Now understand, inflation is always inflating, which is always keeping us behind the 8 ball. This is why this is so critical that this got put in front of you. It's yours to accept or reject. We'd love to have you aboard, but we're going to do it with or without you. We love to do it with you. And let us be your spokesperson. Let this video or the videos that are in the description below that you can utilize and share, and let us do the talking. And for your partners, we'll do the talking for them. And for their partners, we'll do the talking for them. And for their partners, we'll do the explaining for them too. We're all in this together. So this is Samantha paying it forward to Valerie, right? Hit invite. Let's just ask Valerie, $28 activated her account. Look what happened to Samantha. Okay, money to Samantha. Let's go back to Joe. Let's hit refresh on Joe. Did Joe scale? Joe has more money. Okay, let's go back to your bank. Does your bank have more money? Folks, have I been back to you and Joe's account to do anything else? No. I only did it to one because I wanted to keep the demonstration short. But now let's go to the money so I can go ahead and close this thing out. Folks, we also too, we have our own Facebook community that you can definitely plug into that as well. We have 2 Facebook communities called Predictable Cashflow Mindset and also Smarter Than Money, because we're not leaving anybody's success to chance. If we do Zooms throughout the week, of course, but if it's a challenge for you to get people in Zoom, we even want you to invite those and bring them into our climate and environment so they can meet some of our partners, see the value in the content that we put in there and some of the social proof that we share, folks. So just want to let you know we have those communities for you that you can leverage and use as well, social media, okay? Now let's get to, again, understanding. Just so you guys can get the understanding. We're using exact science because every time accounts open, 10 accounts prior are always receiving. So let me give an example. Let's say you invite Joseph and his son. When their account activated, folks, you and everybody else in line previously received. When Joe invites his partners or Joseph invites his partners or son, guess what? They instantly receive, but guess what? More money went to everybody else that's not even on the screen. Let's say one of Joseph's partners is Lizzie. Lizzie does this one time, she's going to instantly receive. As she's instantly receiving, more money came to Joseph and everybody else that was in line previously. Let's say one of Lizzie's partners was a charity or a nonprofit. They're doing this one time. What's going to happen when they invite their partners or pay it forward? They're going to instantly receive. But because every time accounts open, 10 accounts prior are always receiving, more money will go to Lindsay, more money will go to Joseph. They haven't done anything else, folks. Let's say one of the partners of this charity or nonprofit was Charlene, and she owns a business. That could be in another city. That business can be in another country. That business can be in another state. They do it one time, pay it forward to 3 partners, money comes to them. Instantly and simultaneously, money goes to everybody else in line prior. Folks, you're seeing everybody scale, right? Let's say one of Charlene's partners is some folks in Canada or Jamaica. Keep in mind, Joseph and his son, Lizzie, and the charity or nonprofit, they may not have any affiliation to anybody in Canada or Jamaica. But because they are in their success line, look what happens. Money comes to them people, simultaneously, money scales. See, folks, you'll be having money come to you that you can't even track. So much money will be coming to you, you can't track where it's coming from. But just know, if you're seeing money, so is your inviter and so is your partners. Let's say these folks in Jamaica or Canada knew some people in Australia or the UK. Here again, you didn't invite anyone but Lizzie and your two partners, or Joseph and his son didn't invite anyone except Lizzie and her two partners in this example. Now there again, some people are inviting more than 3 folks, okay? Because this thing is mutually benefiting all of us. So look, Australia and the UK, they do the same thing. Money comes to them. Simultaneously, money comes to everybody else in line prior. Folks, are you seeing how we are intentionally creating wealth for everybody that's participating with this particular project? Folks, we are intentionally, by paying it forward that we control, we have the authority over that. That doesn't rely on chance of success. We pay it forward, we're dictating the success. We just need to be clear that it's 100% mutually benefiting. Because money will be consistently coming to everyone in the success line as it's replicating forward. Period, end of story. No ifs, no buts. These folks in Australia or UK know some people in Mexico or France. What's going to happen, folks? Money's going to come to them. Money comes simultaneously to everybody else that was in line previously. Folks, are you seeing everybody scale in residual cash flow, or are you only just seeing money go to Joseph, or only seeing money go to Lizzie, or only seeing money go to the charity and nonprofit, or only seeing money go into Charlene and her business, or only seeing money go into Canada or Jamaica? Or are you seeing everybody scale? So ladies and gentlemen, we are not an investment platform, so there's zero gambling of your money. Our cooperative wallet employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank. And members can withdraw their deposits on a daily basis if they so choose. Ladies and gentlemen, anytime your money is $50 or more, you're able to withdraw your money. When it's $51, you're able to withdraw it. $1,000, you can withdraw it. 100,000, you can withdraw it. 100 million, you can withdraw it, folks. When the money comes from us, folks, that means we dictate the success. We dictate the success of PayPal. We've dictated the success of McDonald's. We've dictated the success of Walmart, the success of Netflix, the success of Amazon, the success of a church, the success of a charity, the success of a school. Now we're dictating the success that mutually benefits everyone in our cooperative bank. Folks, there shouldn't be a breathing person on the planet that should not be involved with this, in my humblest opinion. Okay? But it's always whosoever will, let them come, right? Awesome. So, let's get into the money here, folks. But folks, if you guys can keep this as fundamental as just getting in line, ladies and gentlemen, it's something that we did back in the 3rd, 4th grade when the teacher said, all right, class, we're going to recess or we're going to lunch. What did she say? Line up. Get in line. Folks, we're strategically engineering wealth worldwide, all parties becoming their own bank and funding without repayment. All accounts after you and your partners, respectively, contributes to you, your partners, and to your inviter's account 13 times a year. Because there again, the money's just not coming one time. It is recurring residually. It's the ongoing simultaneous social proof that makes this thing ingenious, because that's the sustainability and that is the reliability. Folks, if we all were not scaling simultaneously, it would not be sustainable. Because it's sustainable, because it's happening simultaneously as it's replicating forward, that's money coming to everyone independent of their involvement as this thing goes beyond them. So, now I only did one account, but as everyone's doing 3, because I'm only sharing this by everybody doing it in the minimum, it brings you to 35. I understand that money is residual. But not only did money go to you, money went to everybody else that's not even on the screen. That would be the money you're going to see in green. So watch this. Your partner's doing this one time. 35 comes to each of them. Now, it's always multiplying by 3. So yes, there's going to be more people on this level than here. Because on here, it's just 1, you, singular. But on this level, it's 3. Each of your partners are doing the same. What? Paying it forward to 3. So as that's bringing each of them to 35, your money went from 35 to 47. But what else did you do? Nothing. See, it's not the quantity of the money, folks, it's quality. It's taking a snowball effect. Now listen, we have people that are doing way more than the 3. So you can go through numbers even faster, higher, and faster. I'm sharing this to a mathematical certainty. Please hear me. With everybody just doing the minimum, and it's replicating forward. These guys are the same. Do you see how it's 100% mutually benefiting? Did everybody else scale? Yes. These guys are the same. As money is coming to them, money is coming to everybody else in line prior. These guys are the same one time. As money is coming to them, money is coming to everybody else that's in line prior. Now, folks, it hasn't gone beyond them yet in this example. But when it does, what's going to happen to these people? Same thing that's happened to them. Same thing that's been happening to them. Same thing that's been happening to them. Same thing that's been happening to them. Scaling money. Now, folks, it hasn't scaled beyond these people yet. But as it does, what's going to happen? The same thing that's been happening for them, them, and them. Now, folks, it has not gone beyond these people. What's going to happen when it does? Money's going to come to everybody, folks. Now, it hasn't gone beyond these people. What happens when it does, folks? Folks, are you seeing everybody scale? And I haven't gone back to anybody to do any more work. Now, remember, everybody's subscription is $28. Do y'all see everybody's money scaling beyond $28? So your subscription never increases. But even think about this. When did everybody cover their subscription? When they're paying it forward to their first 3 partners that they're only required to pay it forward to. So I jetted this out with everybody taking a day. Because again, folks, we dictate it. We dictate however fast, whatever the velocity, however big this goes. The one thing that we need to just have the buy-in and belief of, is it 100% mutually benefiting everybody? Or is it just you making money only? See, if it wasn't mutually benefiting everyone, folks, okay, or if it wasn't mutually scaling everyone, then it's not mutually beneficial. It's just that simple. If it wasn't mutually scaling, when every time accounts open, 10 people that are in line previously, respectively, are not also receiving every time, then it won't be sustainable. See, just don't default to say, I've been a part of something like this and it didn't work. Folks, who controls the 3 partners that they invite that are doing the same? You do. Hence the reason. Share this with only those that have your same level of ambition or higher. Because they typically share the same level of ambition or higher. These guys are the same, folks. So, that's all I'm going to put in front of you now. I got to call that and get on here real quick. But definitely reach out to the person that invited you to this presentation. Lock arms with them. Send them your information so they can go ahead and plug you in. They're going to pay it forward to you, okay? I don't know if you're the first person, second person, third person, or fifth, sixth, 100th, whatever, okay? But it performs as advertised. They want you to have the token that they're going to send to you, or else they would not have invited you, if that makes sense, okay? So guys, let me see. Just so that you guys know, we're going to be live Monday. So if you're seeing this before Monday, we're going to be live this Monday because we typically have our strategic partnership meeting on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is the Zoom link there. So you can take a screenshot of this. All parties and their partners complete Formula 35. That's get the 35. That's paying it forward to 3. Okay? Now, some will be doing more. That's fine. Make it a priority, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you will not regret it. Make this a priority. Don't just let this go. Get it done as quickly as possible. Because this is what I understand. Something that's easy to do is also easy not to do. Make sense? So my name is Douglas Ford. It's always my plum pleasing pleasure to be able to bring you this information. Again, folks, we are strategically engineering wealth worldwide. We're all in the driver's seat with this one. Opening up co-op wallets all over the world, everyone paying it forward to 3 minimum. They each do the same one time. This is a straight success line, paying it forward. We all scale in success. There's no ifs and there's no buts, folks, okay? As I conclude every time we come together, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you scale in your residual cash flow. Most importantly, we want to see each and every one of you way, way, way over the top. Take care. God bless. Look forward to working with you as well.